Good morning, everyone. So today is rather minging, as we call it, about this area. Anyway, so today we're at a BMW and it's an X3 and it's a 3 litre diesel. I'll show you that. BMW E83 Series X X3 3 litre diesel right hand drive. 2008. So customer's complaint is the battery light is on and he also now hears a whine when you rev it, so listen. You do hear a whine. So battery light's on, brake light's on, but that can go off. It needs washer fluid topped up, TPMS is on. There must be a bulb out. So anyway, battery light's on and we agree with that because look at my scan tool, 11.7. So indeed this thing is not charging. So we have something to do with the alternator issue, but we'll just scan it anyway and we'll come back to you. You can actually see the alternator down. Oh dear, it's hard to see. See the fins down there? And when I'm at this side I can actually smell burning. Oh, it's ponky. Ponky? Honky. So definitely smelly burning in there, but the whining noise, I thought maybe it was for this side, let's see. No, it's for this side. The whining noise is for this side. So I think we just need to check the alternator. Or indeed if there's anything burning down there. Let's see the scan. So there's a report. So engine's complaining about the alternator, a 4 Alpha 17. PDC's parting distance control converter, rear center left. So that's in the bumper. The electricals anti-trap, windscreen washer pump. Oh, got another Reiki code there as well. Instrument panel, no CAN communication. Light circuit, unit fault. Brake light, right faulty and left faulty. Radio, and the usual one for the heating. Aircon, sorry. And that's it. So, well, he's complaining about under voltage as well on the ABS. So you see the alternator's actually, well, the alternator not putting out anything. That's only 12.37 volts. So they do nothing. So let's come back out of that. Let's go into ECM. Continue. Read fault code. That's it. Read data stream. General particle filter. Battery voltage. Alternator load. I think that's it, eh? Oh, alternator load. 97%. Let's rev this. So I would imagine that alternator load signal is what's coming out what the computer is requesting. We're actually going to see that? We're actually putting a small amount of charge in that. Alright, we get 13. Still not enough right now, 13.5 to 14. Let's put the lights on. Load it up. Put the fan on. This is taking a dive now. And she kind of keep up. Fan off. Lights off. Definitely got an alternator issue. Let's just change it, get it in the workshop. So we get access, better to move the engine cover to start with. So these are 5mm, sure they are. Allen key fittings, we'll remove them. Oh, already must have done them already, so remove that top cover tray. So remove these clips from the airbox 1, 2, 3, 4, Then use a 7mm socket to remove this clip, and I think this should come up, maybe at that. Don't know. Move that cover there. And you can see there's little clips down the front here. So all you do is you get a screwdriver in and you flick the clip forward and up that pops. Leave that there. Now I think we need Torx to remove this one, that one, to get this panel off, and then we can remove that, the bottom of the air filter. Move the Torx 1, 2, 3, 4, and up pops that plate. And it gives us access into these ones along there, and we should remove that plate. So, I'm going to go for them. But is that a T25 or something, Roddy? 30. 30. There we go, that's our torquers. That's oh, something else, hadn't it? Oh, along the front here. There we go. Boof your dandy. Oh, okay, but it's a clipped cut underneath there. That's it, my man. Good. And that gives us better access into the pulley. So there'll be a tensioner down there somewhere. I think it's down there, the tensioner's a 20 odds.
24.
24?
Aye.
24 mil.
Can you get a body or not?
Right, try and get a body. This job's a real pain in the bahookie, as they say. So, we need to get this power steering pump off, and you can see we've got it loosened. So you need to take the 1, 2, 3 bolts out the front, and then the whole thing comes forward, but we've got to split it hydraulically. So we need to go into here and take that banjo bolt off, try and clamp it down there, and then clamp it up here, and then we'll need to bleed the thing. Which is not too bad because the fluid will be dropping onto an old alternator that's kaput anyway, but there you go. It moves like that and then you can get access, but this alternator has to come up the way. There's no way it's going to go down. There we go. So you can see that the power steering pump is out, and we're now going to remove this one for the alternator top, and then Roddy's working down at that one there. T40 Roddy?
Aye, 40.
We've got to remove the pulley in order to get to the bottom bolt. Oh, sorry, wait to focus. We've got to remove the pulley in order to get to the bottom bolt for the alternator. There's the pump there. So at the top's a 22mm socket. And remember, there's a couple of little O-rings to seal it up. And then there's a return pipe at the bottom, just a Jubilee clip. So you need to bleed this when we put this back on. Pulley out. T40. That's all the inners there. So that's a new alternator installed. So some points to note, see down the back here, this nut, I'm looking at it with my head torch, this nut down the back here, that's 17mm, and that holds on the positive lead from the battery, and also the other positive lead that goes to the, what do you call it, the glow plug module. So that's the two there, and then you've got this connector here. And now there's 3 connectors hold this alternator on. I'll show you on the old one. So there's, there we go, 1, 2, 3, and they're all, I think they were all, the E, what were they, E40s or something? No, E12s, these were all E12s, so this is a major hassle, this, by the way. So that's it there. Gotcha. The alternator that we have fitted, provided by our supplier, this plug at the top does not fit, because you can see on this one here, we have 2 bits at the top and 1 at the bottom, and it attaches. But the other one that we got has 1 bit at the top and 2 bits at the bottom. Oh, let me see if I can get closer in. Look at this. The alternator we were provided by a supplier has got only 1 bit at the top and 2 at the bottom. So it's reversed. So it's a wrong alternator. Let me see if you can see right into that. Oops. So we're back onto them. We'll need to take the alternator back off to get the right bit, because that's wrong. See, it's got 1 little bit at the bottom and 2 at the top. Oh. So you can see it's all back together. It's fairly straightforward. The only pernickety thing is taking this pump off, which as I showed you, it's okay as long as we put the new alternator on, cover it over. You do not want fluid getting into that. Put this on, and then we need to top this up. And similarly, it says the repair manual says you top it up and you start the car, and you go full lock one way, full lock the other. Do it again twice, and then you leave that. You do not draw any fluid off that. So this is the fluid we've got here, MVCVH, and is it on the cap already?
Yeah.
One's automatic transmission fluid, but the stuff we have is C8CVH, CHF. So there it's there.
11S.
11S, is that what that is?
Yeah, 11S.
Like that. So we'll top that up and then we'll turn her back forward. New alternator fitted, and you can see 14.44 volts, 14.52, that's good. So we'll enter into that. So we'll go, no the battery, we'll go charging test, enter. Ripple test. It's a bit high, I would say. No, it's alright, 50 millivolts. Whatever, Roddy, keep it above 2,500 RPM. Good. Another test we like to do. We're now sitting at 13.9 volts. So we have the lights on and the heater is on full speed. Put the heater off, Roddy. Put the lights off. There we go. That alternator's good. Should be at that price. There's a better figure. You can see now the alternator load is at 53% and the battery voltage is 14. So I had to clear out the alternator code out the engine ECM. Didn't clear automatically, or did it move to history? I don't know if BMW displays it like that, but I think we'll call that a fix. That looks good, and you can see at the top 14 volts.